Hello and welcome to Fails and Funnies, which of course in German is Schadenfreude, taking pleasure in the misfortune of others. Naturally, we do it with love. All right, when it comes to a true test of athletic ability, you can't beat track and field. It's a quest to be either the fastest, highest or longest. But there's a lot going on in a relatively small space, and there's also plenty that can go wrong. We begin at the 2017 Irish University Indoor Athletics Championships, where a collapsible pole vault bar somehow became a tripping hazard in an 800-metre race.
He will have to get through to the final based on that. I have never seen that on athletics. He was tied up, it's like Spider-Man threw something at him. Spider-Man attacked him. He'll be put through to the final, that is a fact. He has to be.
US long jumper Brittany Reese had no one to blame but herself.
Oof. And I haven't seen a landing like that before. Bit of a cartwheel, flick of her head. She jumped from at least 10 centimetres before.
In steeplechase, the only parts of the body that are meant to get wet are your feet. Of course, timing the run up to the steeple is key.
Speed, Berman!
Keep going, keep going!
Steeplechase is hard enough without a jump that is higher than it's supposed to be, as was the case at this Diamond League race a few years ago.
Oh, I think real problems there. It's Aisha Prots, I think, who runs into it. Goodness me, no wonder. Hey, goodness me, it's got to be made just in time, I think. The athletes coming around.
Moving it. Oh, that's...
Oh, my word, they only got one end adjusted and they let the athletes go over the lower end.
It might be called the hammer throw, but the hammer's not meant to throw you. The pole vault would have to be the most technical of the track and field events, and it can go wrong in so many ways. A broken pole brought American Sandy Morris undone, although letting go of the pole can prove just as dangerous.
There's Powell and Bolt's coming through on him.
Usain Bolt is the fastest man who ever lived. So after a race, it can take a while for him to put the brakes on.
Tell you what, well, she'll remember that moment, won't she?
You don't normally have finishing tape at the end of middle distance races. Maybe this is why. The only positive here is she wasn't walking through the javelin competition.
Oh, das sah bös aus. Kofi am dran am Anlauf zu seinem 4. Versuch, aber...
And number one comes from China. Check out our mate in lane 7. He gives the first few hurdles a red-hot go, but then says, bugger it. If you can't get over, go through. It was a tactic destined for failure, and not content ruining his own race, he stumbles into his fellow competitor's lane before finishing what could be the most chaotic yet entertaining hurdles race ever run. The most incredible thing about that is he didn't finish last. There were worse blokes than him. All right, the late, great David Bowie once said, fame can take interesting men and thrust mediocrity upon them. I think he had a good point as we count down our top 10 celebrity sporting fails. We start with the first pitch in baseball. And to be honest, we could have almost done a separate top 10 on this alone. 50 Cent is still working out if he's left or right-handed. But perhaps the worst of them all was athletics legend Carl Lewis, who could certainly jump further than he could throw.
That's a world record time, Carl.
In one mistimed kick, Eddie Maguire lost his dignity, sunglasses and phone, while scuffing the toe of his Julius Marlowe's. Hall of Fame basketballer Charles Barkley had a golf swing that belongs in the Hall of Shame.
You've already seen it. You're laughing again.
And it was a swing that could also be very dangerous. There were many theories as to why Bill Shorten lost the last election, but I think this effort to try and impress the media pack with an early morning jog, or should I say sprint, could have been a major factor. Rafael Nadal convinced Ben Stiller to join him for an impromptu game of doubles a few years ago. Stiller obliged and then picked on the wrong little girl.
Can you imagine what her parents are thinking right now? Yes!
Passing shot.
Oh, this is great. This is great stuff.
Here's actor Will Smith attempting to kick a football.
Just right from Will Smith.
British television host Piers Morgan loves his cricket, so he challenged Brett Lee to a session in the nets. Morgan failed to get bat on ball, later revealing he suffered a fractured rib for his troubles. Rocker Huey Lewis is my kind of golfer. He couldn't get out of the famous road hole bunker at St Andrews, so he brought out the hand wedge.
I didn't even see it going on. That is fantastic. Huey Lewis said, I'm out of this hole. I'm not suffering anymore.
Our very own Adam Spencer's work for the Red Kite Celebrity Game has been legendary, and he also produced its greatest ever moment. Our number one, Channel 9's Footy Show decided it was time for host Tony Jones to have a go at the handball challenge.
You're still with me. Hang on, Diesel. Help him out, Diesel. Help him out, Diesel. Oh, no. Is it over? One more. You got one more.
In Tony Jones's defence, no, I got nothing. Every sports person wants to hold the winner's trophy aloft. Champions, that moment of glory captured by the cameras and recorded for posterity. Well, sometimes that silverware moment is slightly tarnished. Here are our top 10 trophy fails. When you win a nice bit of crystal for second place, shouldn't it be attached to the plinth? Not for Sebastien Bourdais in the IndyCar series in Toronto.
Watch this face.
Oh, I've just had the best day in a long time, and now that happened.
Just to confirm, it broke. In better circumstances, this could be called an icebreaker. These guys are winners and they're determined to hoist something above their heads. Here's an epic trophy presentation that becomes an epic fail. Stick them on a lift and fire a streamer cannon. Setting the whole thing on fire probably wasn't part of the plan. Yeah, best bring them down. Not sure if the team is jumping for joy or just putting out the last spot fire. Which way do you want to run? We'll go the direction the wind blows the trophy over.
That was a good catch. Well done.
Things have been falling apart for the Waratahs for a while now. Even when they were winning, there's a quality bit of blue tack work there. The team head-rubbing huddle can be fraught with danger for the trophy. This farewell to a teammate saw Manchester City's 2018 Premier League trophy take a tumble, with one particularly guilty face. Bells Beach is a great break, and so was the winner's trophy. Adriano de Souza doing the honours.
That's a recovery right there.
There we go, still ringing and still worth a lot of memories.
Wow.
Sorry.
If you're going to drop the trophy, make it spectacular. Like from the top of Real Madrid's celebration parade bus and under the wheels in 2011. The Power Lions get an assist credit with this one, again from the top deck of a bus, turning a winning trophy into a hubcap. I think we can all learn from John Singleton at the races. If the cup breaks, Don't take it too seriously. Just wear it and walk away. And we roll credits on this countdown with Peter Weber winning the 10-pin bowling US Open in 1991.
The executive producer.
As that ceramic eagle hits the floor, Pete's face says, "That's a strike with no spare." 10-pin bowling dad joke. A bowling trophy with the dreaded 7-10 split. One for the buffs. Now, there are 10 modes of dismissal in cricket. All pretty straightforward, although what you are about to see would probably not be used in a textbook to demonstrate them. It's our top 10 bizarre dismissals. There's hit wicket and there's totally smashed wicket. Step back and clean up all 3 stumps, much to the amusement of the England team. Points for artistic achievement here.
Oh, I reckon he's knocked his own stumps over. He's dropped his bat, Rodman Powell, in the big wind-up and dropped his bat onto the stumps.
Well, he's almost swung himself off his feet here, completely lost control of the bat. Perhaps slightly sweaty hands, it's humid and warm and sticky out there.
Surely one of the rarest dismissals you'll see. Caught behind off a full toss.
When they've gone up, Dennis rammed him, and Matthews is walking.
Boys, I'm happy that we've got a fair delivery here. You can give him out, please.
The Australian women have had a great time of it, occasionally helped along by their opponents. Desperate to get the bat back behind the crease, or just knock the ball onto the stumps.
Back it goes. That's out. That's out. She's hit it back onto the stumps. How unusual is that?
Inzamam Ul Haq has never been approached to appear on Pakistan's version of Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, no. Inzi. All change just before tea. Trying to sweep the ball from Monty Panesar. Is overbalanced and knocked over his own stumps.
It doesn't have to be your body or bat to knock the bails off. Helmets will do.
And that's gone onto the wicket as well. He's dismissed Peterson with a dramatic delivery.
Billy Stanlake managed to lift the lid on Mark Chapman as well.
Whoa, that's out. That's Gonski. In the most unfortunate way, Mark Chapman has to leave the ground. He's had his helmet knocked off his head, back onto the stumps.
Graham Gooch famously out-handled ball. Trying to preserve his wicket, or just sick of being sledged by Merv Hughes?
Yes, he's got to give him out. Yes, he handled the ball, just flicked it over the top of the bails, and so Gooch is out, handled ball.
Kerry O'Keefe says Adam Zampa has developed into a thinking bowler.
Oh, there's an interesting one.
Turns out he's been using his head for a while now.
It's out.
That's out. It's run out.
That's come off Zampa's head onto the stumps. Well, that is one of the most extraordinary dismissals you'll ever see.
Oh, I reckon it's in the grand final.
Oh, you don't want to be ducking too much here. Adelaide has been given out LBW to a ball that didn't rise.
Not Sachin Tendulkar's finest moment. This is worse.
Oh, bowled. Didn't get up, ducked under a bouncer, and it's clipped the top of leg stump.
Out caught on the score sheet doesn't always tell the whole story.
Oh, catch that.
Oh, it's out.
My goodness.
Is that out?
An
That looks
absolute
out.
miracle.
I think that's out.
Heather Graham had her wits about her enough to say, hang on a minute, there's an opportunity and I will take it.
It's worse when the catch assist comes from a teammate.
It's a freak end for Andrew Simons. You'd almost never see it, and you certainly can't believe it. Whoever you are, you just got to have a giggle.
Not sure if Michael Clarke ever bought Simo that drink. Forget the bat or pad, right off the bowler's scone. Yep, he'll be talking about that dismissal for years, if only he could remember it. That could well be the most painful wicket a bowler has ever taken. All right, it's going to get really awkward after the break when we put some classic sporting marriage proposals in the spotlight. We'll also look at why cycling and animals are a bad mix and show you why a good sportsman can blame his tools.
I never seen that in my life.
Welcome back to Fails and Funnies. Now, call me old-fashioned, but to me, a marriage proposal is an occasion that needs a romantic setting. But what would I know? Because there are many people out there who think the excitement of the sporting arena is the perfect place to pop the question. So I'm going to crank the cringe factor up to 11 now as we count down marriage proposals at sporting events, beginning with an elaborate setup at the cricket.
There you are, it's you two. I think you're listening to us, are you? Looks as if you're having a lovely time. Oh, good man. Oh, look at this. Decision pending. Here we go. Round of applause. Have a look at the... Oh, she said yes. Oh, what a decision. Absolutely fantastic. Sharan and Pavan, congratulations. What a day.
Golfer Justin Thomas was the awkward third wheel on this occasion.
I really appreciate you being here, man. Oh, I forgot. Awesome, awesome.
Awesome. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I want to live with you forever. Will you marry me?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Sometimes it's the players themselves, like Andreas Harto, who birdied the 16th hole of this event on the European Tour in Denmark before approaching his girlfriend greenside.
Would you believe it? Oh, bless.
Next is the most romantic place of them all, the UFC cage. I've just beaten the crap out of that bloke. Will you marry me? How could you say no? When you set up a reporter to assist you in proposing to your cheerleader girlfriend, I don't think the reporter's meant to pop the question.
I know you're going to propose to your girlfriend. Congratulations. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Tommy, he's going to really do this.
But even the right answer can feel wrong.
It would honour me if you would like to be my wife for the rest of your life.
Okay, sure. It's been a roller coaster, but no. You got me.
Wow.
I can officially say I think that's our very first proposal on the grid. Congratulations, Aaron, McGill and Sarah.
Then there's the drunk, spontaneous proposal after your team wins the NRL Grand Final.
I'm gonna propose to my girlfriend on national TV. Will you marry me? Will you marry me?
Ah, so romantic. Going by her initial reaction, I'd say that was a no. Michaela Krajicek had just claimed the biggest win of her professional career when her boyfriend came on court to completely steal her thunder.
I promise to be always faithful and honest with you. So I ask you in front of all these people, do you want to marry me?
Marriage is more a marathon than a sprint. So what better place to propose? Number one, you've got your moment, you've got your girl, but you lose the ring.
Well, they've got a story.
Yeah. Maybe somehow he can come up with this.
Oh, look at this.
Wait a minute. They're smiling. Yeah!
They found it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. He's on one knee. That is awesome. Oh, she better say yeah now. Oh, that poor guy. Congratulations.
Dropping that ring may have been a sign because within a year, that couple had decided to go their separate ways. I didn't check on the others. Look, I'm a bad loser and will gladly search for an excuse to rob any joy of victory from my opponents. Just the kind of guy I am. I've learned blaming the tools of your particular sporting trade is always a good one because, as you're about to see, sports equipment is less than reliable, even at the highest level. The glove in baseball is meant to assist the catcher, but sometimes it does its job too well.
He throws the glove to first for the out.
In ice hockey, the skates are kind of important, so when a blade comes off, it's a battle just to get off the rink.
You don't get a stoppage in play for the broken skate. The rest is the referee helped him a little bit to head towards the bench, but it's pathetic.
Phil Mickelson has seen it all in golf, but even he was at a loss after this bunker shot in 2015. A closer look at the replay showed his club head came clean off, almost going further than the ball. Tennis player Robert Farah was also left holding the handle when his racket inexplicably fell apart.
I never seen that in my life. I never seen that in my life.
Handles breaking are one thing. Handlebars, that's another. Fortunately, French rider Maxime Roger didn't suffer any serious injuries despite his awkward fall at more than 60 k's an hour. This rugby game in New Zealand was temporarily brought to a halt after a player almost kicked the cover off the ball. That's a nasty hernia.
Yeah, white ball.
In motorsport, the windscreen plays an important role, such as keeping the snow out during blizzards. These fellas did their best to power on, even if seeing the road or reading the map proved near impossible.
Hey! Hello, Mama Club.
Sometimes it's the windscreen itself that becomes obscured, like when V8 driver Will Davison suddenly found his view impeded. His pit crew saved the day with some hands-on panel beating. But sometimes, no amount of panel beating will save the day. Everyone thought the worst after this frightening explosion in the drag racing, but incredibly, despite the carnage, the driver emerged from what was left of his car unscathed. We've seen some classic cricket bat breaks in recent years.
That's how big and strong this man is, June. He snapped it straight in half.
Glenn Maxwell, though, was hardly putting on the big show when he blocked his bat in half against India. But when it comes to memorable bat breaks, to me, one stands above the rest.
He's broke his bat and he's picked up a single. Tremendous roar from the hill, they love it.
And the blade just flies straight out of the handle. Rod Mars can't work out what's going on.
But number one for equipment fails in sport has to go to Australia 1 during the disastrous America's Cup campaign of 1995.
Sinking. This is yachting's answer to the Titanic. Look at it go down. They're panicking on getting the crew, making sure they've got the heads, but look how quickly the boat is being sucked into the Pacific. This is incredible. Now you see it, now you don't.
One form of exercise that has been given the tick of approval during these difficult times is, of course, bike riding. A fun way to improve your cardiovascular fitness while enjoying the great outdoors. But, of course, there are dangers lurking around every corner. And one of the biggest is animals, from stray pets to unexpected encounters with wildlife. Keeping within reach of the peloton is what it's all about in road racing. And every now and again, there's a dark horse who makes a move, or in this case, a miniature horse, and it showed great determination around the tight bends of the Tour of Poland. This was Australia Day of 2018, so if you were going to get taken out by a member of our wildlife, one half of the coat of arms seemed appropriate. Farm animals often have right-of-way in Europe, as these cyclists discovered in southeast France. Not sure if he was injured or just milking it. At the 2017 Tour de France, it was a flock of sheep unexpectedly straying into the path of riders during the 17th stage. Using the zebra crossing while walking the dog is great, but during the cut and thrust of a professional time trial, not so much.
Well, it could only happen to Peter Simon, couldn't it?
This guy didn't even bother to use the crossing. Even worse, not having your dog on a lead is a recipe for disaster.
To the road here, I hope somebody can get him out of the way because this is very, very dangerous. Well, fortunately the dog got out of the way, but that could have been a serious incident.
This poor dog wasn't so lucky.
He's gone down and broken a wheel as well. Marcus Burkhardt it is that's gone over the top of the dog. Well, that is ridiculous.
Fortunately, Fido and Ryder weren't injured. When riding through the wilds of South Africa, anything can happen, like an ostrich giving chase. No harm done there, unlike this moment, also in South Africa.
Holy cow!
Not quite a holy cow, just a red hartebeest on the rampage. So there you have it. The lesson is enjoy yourselves, but be careful. Have a great weekend, and we'll be back with more classic sporting moments next time. See you then.
This has been a Fox Sports production.